Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, continuing our ever-expanding mini Let's Play of Surviving the Aftermath. I've seen interest expressed in this series in the comments of the last handful of episodes, on Twitter, in the Discord, basically any way I can be reached, I've been reached, and people have told me they want to see this Let's Play continue. And so here we are, folks. We're going to have today's episode, we're going to have an episode tomorrow, releasing at the same time, another one the day after, and then one more on Monday, releasing at midnight Eastern Time. Again, heads up, we get our daylight savings happening this Sunday here in parts of North America. But then we'll do another kind of quick check to see if people want to see it continue. So again, folks, if you're enjoying the series, if you want to see more of it on the channel, don't hesitate. Let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. Again, I look at the numbers for a quick read, and I also read through all of the comments. Plus, actually, if you aren't already in our Discord, link is in the description down below as well. Wonderful community of over 3,000 people. Always fun to hang out, and a great way to also, reach me and let me know what you're thinking and feeling, and maybe even suggesting as something I maybe explore or look into on the channel. Anyway, with all that aside, we've made some really good progress over these last handful of sessions, and today's going to be another, I think, very, very powerful session of making some good progress, especially when it comes to the technology we look at. I saw so many of you mention, very rightfully so, by the way, that I'm spending so much time advancing our technology, advancing our capabilities with electricity and this, that, and the other thing. Meanwhile, people are still eating I don't know, raw potatoes. We technically don't have cookhouses, so are they eating just raw potatoes? That doesn't make any sense, right? They're heating it over an open fire or something. But anyway, fact of the matter is, yeah, we should maybe aim to get to communal eating sooner rather than later. I should definitely look into doing this as soon as junk recycling is done. We'll wait for that to get done, and then immediately afterwards we'll jump towards communal eating, so we can have cookhouses and logging camps and have people, eating proper food. There's no other way to put it. I got to keep in mind the hierarchy of needs, right? And on the topic of the hierarchy of needs, let's go ahead and actually make a couple of adjustments with regards to our water needs as well. Right now we are producing a little bit over our consumption, and we do have a fair bit of storage, but again, a couple of the comments pointed out that we shouldn't rest on our laurels. I'm paraphrasing here, but we shouldn't just be satisfied with that much water. It is one of the essential needs. If we get hit by a heat wave or something like that, shortly after our population gets another boom, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So I think we're going to focus on that a little bit as well. Let's go ahead and get another water storage set up at the very least, and we can leave it up to the wells. It's going to be too slow. Let's go ahead and at least open up one of these water collectors after that gets built. Fill up this new tank, and then we can shut down the water collector again. On that note, though, and on the note of a booming population, I should say, the third death was identified by some of you in the comments as well. I mentioned this briefly. We've had 3 deaths, unfortunately, and I missed what the third one was. It was a death of old age. So we don't have to, feel too bad about that. It was natural causes, so to speak. It wasn't like our negligence that caused that death. So feeling okay about our circumstances and our successes or progress, I guess, as a colony. But what was I getting at? Right, on the topic of using collectors and stuff for water, it's been pointed out to me that you actually don't need to have people assigned. Oh, would you look at that? And it actually uses icons to tell you very clearly. I wonder if it'll pop an icon up when they're ready for harvest. But apparently you don't need to have... Oh yeah, I just gotta keep an eye on this. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Again, I'm also still familiarizing myself with aspects of the game. It's a very big... there's lots of elements to it. So if you know something that I've clearly missed, feel absolutely free to point it out. So basically, I don't need to have people assigned to these fields while we're waiting for them to grow. But when they're ready for harvest, I need to assign someone to have the harvest get done, and then to sow the next set of seeds and sort of keep that cycle going, and that frees up a lot of carriers. Okay, wonderful. That's super helpful. That is super helpful. And also on the topic of freeing up carriers, we don't need... Well, I think it looks nicer if we have 3 medical tents with 1 person each. I don't know if that's more or less efficient, because each of these can handle 2 occupants. I don't think we're going to get there. In all honesty, I don't even think we need 3 medical tents working at the same time outside of a pandemic. So we're going to leave it at that. And I think with that all done and adjusted, we're good to hit play and to get to work. I believe so. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit play. And pick things up where we left them off, right? Layla's glad to have someone with us we can rely on. I'm assuming that's because of our new addition over here in Kensei. And on the topic of Kensei and the other specialists we have, let's get Baron out there to, I think as the comment put it, to stretch his legs, I think it was. Let's get a couple of them out there. We have too many people just kind of chilling over here. So we'll get a couple of fighters out there to remove some of the bandit camps or clear out some of the bandit camps, and Defina is basically healed up. We can send you to the world map as well, more or less at full health. Good enough, I think. Let's go ahead and send you out as well. Leave a couple of people behind in case things go sideways, and apart from that leaves us with a fighter and a leader over here. Okay, so that's that. These guys are heading out. We'll head to the world map in just a second, because I also want to establish... What? Right. We were working down over here, right? Okay, let's actually head to the world map first. So, I was hoping to get Satoshi, just as a reminder, to the quest over here. I still remember it being down over here. To the quest over here. I'm hoping that as a scientist, he'll gain more from the experience at the museum than anybody else. But knowing my luck, we're going to be regretting that decision. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Now, what can we scavenge first? In all honesty, part of me is tempted to go all the way out to pick up some of the canned food and plastic up over here as well. We have the car over here, though I don't know how many times we're going to use those cars in the near future. In the near future, specifically. But yeah, I think, you know what? Well, Kensai, first of all, you're selected, so let's go ahead and send you over this way to pick a fight or two. Right, and we'll see what, did I not? Yeah, come on, let's go. Right, I keep forgetting. Right click to give the move order. It's one of the weirdest things to forget, too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get one fighter coming down this way, and another fighter going over, which way? Have we cleared up the, yeah, we have. Let's go ahead and clear this out as well. Right, so let's go ahead and move up that way. Shouldn't be too difficult. He's a little hurt already, but... Oh, no, that's the predicted hurt. Sorry, he's actually full health. And then we've got you heading up this way as well, I think. That way we'll pick up some plastic. We'll pick the fight over here, pick up whatever they've got, maybe pick up, you know, whatever is up over here as well. Though this could be a dangerous fight because of the damage that this area causes as well. Lots to pick up over here with our scavenger, so I think that's the way to go. Baron and Defina sort of walking hand in hand to see what they can get for the colony up over there. Meanwhile, down over here, right, we were planning the wind turbine and the sawmill over here to improve the rate at which we gather planks. This is going to take some time to clear out, actually, but once it does, I would like to establish the forester over here as well. We've already got the sawmill. The sawmill is going to cut down trees. The forester over here will plant trees for the sawmill to cut down, but it will also plant trees for the trapper to have better efficiency. In the meanwhile, though, let's go ahead and move this work area to somewhere where maybe we have better efficiency. Oof, we actually don't have significantly better efficiency anywhere nearby. We'd have to go like all... Ooh, that's really not good. Wow. I guess we have the most efficient area we have right now, unless it's taking into account distance, but I don't think it's done that for anywhere else. I mean, this is 1% more efficient, so I suppose that's worth something, literally 1%. So we'll do that. Yikes. Are you cutting down a tree? That's not what I would call... It's just got to be the animation, right? It's... What are you carrying? Hopefully not wood. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. But let's go ahead and add another trapper over here. And in fact, let's add another trapper over here because we've got so many colonists freed up from the medical tents and everything. Oh, you see, there you go. Yeah. When it's ready for harvest, it'll let me know. Perfect. Perfect. Easy thing to get into rhythm with. I love it. Let's actually also go ahead and establish our road all the way to the entrance so that when our scavengers and specialists come back home and make a delivery, it's faster to bring things up to the central area. So we'll do that. And, right, I was talking about here. So the forester gets put down over here. They'll be able to... yeah, add trees here as the sawmill takes them down. Add trees up over here to help the trapper stay, sustainable, or become more sustainable, I should say. We'll also want to get rid of some of the pollution up over here, clear this area out. And you know what? We're just sitting around over here. I wonder how easily we can take out a majestic deer. Well, these 4 are going to swarm us if we go after them. It shouldn't be that difficult, shouldn't be that bad, but I don't know why I'm being so careful, cautious. Oh, and right, we have our waste dump over here as well being constructed, right? Almost done. Hopefully it'll be done before whatever happens to this pollution when it hits 0% condition. Before that happens, hopefully we'll have this waste dump done. By the way, underground elements, they need to be excavated using different tools. Just to be clear, if I remember where to find industrial mining. Yeah, the extractors over here are what can extract underground resources. So even though we have like underground plastic and underground, ruins and stuff like that, we don't really have access to them immediately or anything like that. I should also take a look at replacing you, shouldn't I? I believe we have enough room right now to do this right now. So let's go ahead and demolish you, and we'll replace you with the shanty. Because again, we need the shanties to improve population growth. And I'll leave a gap over here. We'll put some bushes down in the middle or something. Put you down like so. Put you down like so. That's a big gap in the middle, isn't it? Yeah, it's weird. The road can go... as you can see, like, the footprint is one grid larger than the model itself, but the road can go through the footprint, which it throws me off. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and plant you down over here. Yeah, I think I like you like this. I think I like you like... Again, the lack of symmetry is fine. Outside of pathfinding and stuff, the lack of symmetry is not the end of the world. All right, cool. So we'll get that built. We still have room, but we want to make sure we have extra room for new arrivals and things like that. And again, the shanties should help with population growth, which, by the way, I think has been happening. I think last session I was under the assumption that notifications would pop up every time there's a new birth. But 7 children... I feel like we've had a few happen already. Let's keep an eye on that number and see if it changes, because it might already be happening. No other way to put it, really. Right, so Jin was coming back with all this fancy stuff. What we could do is, here, let's go ahead and pull you up to here. Let's try this, right? Let's try this. Pull you up to here, get you out. Again, that's what I like, is like you have the drive and then you can hop out and go further, so she's closer now than she would have been otherwise. Let's go ahead and get you into the vehicle. Toss all the action points. Let's get you into the vehicle. And then next turn, the vehicle will be able to go up to like here, and then it'll be able to split and do both things at the same time. In theory. Satoshi, the cliffhanger we were waiting for. It was an unintentional cliffhanger. I didn't expect that to happen, so my apologies about that. But let's dive on in. Head to the museum. Now, I did see a comment that mentioned that it would be a good idea to send the fighter alongside the scientist. Unfortunately, at least as far as my experience, you can only send one specialist to a quest at a time. So it's like one or the other. It's that risk management thing. And we've decided to go in with the scientist. The logic behind that comment was that the message seemed a little sketchy, and I don't disagree. Moment of truth, though. Old world knowledge. The museum has certainly seen better days. Its front has collapsed, either due to past events or some more recent scuffle. However, there is just enough of an opening for the specialist to slip inside. A massive brontosaurus skeleton decorates the museum's lounge, reminder of yet another bygone era. Behind it, the wall has been covered in scientific text and formulas. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn. Now I'm going to be left wondering what I could have had. We could return later. We could always come back later. I'm going to be left wondering what we could have got had I come in with the scavenger. Oh well, it's fine. We came in with a scientist. I think it makes sense. Again, 1,000 science points feels like a lot, but I'm sure it'll disappear very quickly. So copy the text and inspect it. Who knows? Maybe it'll unlock a tech or something. Yeah, let's stick with the scientist. Give Satoshi an opportunity to shine on a quest. Just science points. After copying the text, the scientist realizes that the more complicated formulas have been left out. Perhaps they were deemed too valuable for the common minds. Intrigued, the scientist takes a look around other parts of the museum and comes across a section dedicated to nuclear sciences and a stack of papers hidden inside a miniature nuclear plant. Is that an implication that I would have actually learned something? I'm actually not sure. Because it implies that there is information as well, but maybe we've already unlocked the technology. I don't know. These are assumptions. Don't take them as gospel or anything like that. But we did get some science points. Not a bad haul. And we can keep you... No, let's bring you back, buddy. You're pretty badly hurt. Let's bring you back. Well, can't do it this turn, but next turn. Now over here, we're going to pick some fights. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Down over here and up over there. Let's go for it. Next turn. Down here, everyone's done their turns. Yes, absolutely. Cool. I think we're good to pick up the pace a little bit. Like speed time up a little bit. Folks are doing all right. Oh, you know what? The water storage is done, right? We should decontaminate this. And we should get you being worked on. And we should get you being worked on as well. Pick up the fishing over here. And that should help. What's our food looking like? 15 to 22. Yikes. 15 to 22. Oh no, we're still harvesting over here. And this is still growing. Well, the soybeans, I mean, what we should probably do is establish more fields for sure. I think once this pollution has been cleared out, we'll clear out the pollution here and then do our farming expansion that I was talking about. But yes, at least let's get more fishing going on. Another thing I can consider is researching the expanded, the wider dock, I believe is the tech name. If we look at food, yeah, wider piers, sorry, which means one more work slot for fishing. I'm gonna look at, again, this whole farming trick about unassigning or deassigning, unassigning? Removing colonists from assignment, whatever. Words failing me right now. That frees up a lot of colonists, right? Let's pick up the pace. I want to see some of this stuff get done. This shanty done soon, hopefully. Keep our eyes again on our population and all that. This pollution will be cleared out soon. Let's go ahead and actually, yeah, start you. So we can get the sawmill done as well. Now let's resume you as well. No reason not to. And again, we want to leave some room around this underground ruin so we can establish a mine over here later as well, right? Construction completed. There's the shanty done. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Do I need more housing right now? We've got some room. We've got some room. I don't want to, like, use up all of our metal and stuff when it's not necessary. Still have just a little bit of scrap left over here. We wonder what our opportunities look like as far as that's concerned. On the world map as well. Metal. Yeah, okay, there's some metal out here. Part of me, honestly, is tempted to just pick up, like, nice big quantities of metal. If some are available nearby, just so we can quickly, we can just kind of have a bit of a buffer to play with, to work with. Let's bring both of you back. We'll let them heal up, and then we'll send them right back out right afterwards. And this car over here, get you up to... as far as you'll go, sure. Defina, you can hop out and should be able to. Same turn, yeah. Or harvest, scavenge. And let's go ahead and get Baron over here. He's not going to be able to reach. Okay, let's... I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense for him to get out of the car right now then, or wait for Defina. Let's get him out of the car right now. Next turn, he'll be able to attack. Defina will eventually get into the car and bring it up with her, I suppose. And you over here. Let's get it going. See what's actually available down here. See what's actually available down here. We're going to finish him off. No, we're going to have to strike again. Not a problem. Didn't take too much damage there at all. Down you go, buddy. And what do we got? Food. Okay, canned food. Not bad, not bad. Lots of it, actually, as well. Let's make our way up over here. This is a pretty rich area. We should do some scouting over here as well. We can get Jin out. She'll move a little bit faster, but There is some scouting left to do. There's actually quite a bit of scouting left to do. This map's a lot bigger than it ever feels. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh my god, we haven't we haven't seen any of this stuff down over here. Jeez, there's a lot to do out there. There's a lot to find out there. Hopefully, what's happiness looking like? Man, tired and dirty. I mean, I could establish more outhouses. Go for it. We need to get the school down as well. I was gonna say soon, but I don't know about soon. All right, human ingenuity. Human? Man, words are failing me today. It's like I've been hit by the radiation from through the screen or something. My apologies. So the larder first, and then communal eating. 18 hours, sure. 22 hours, all right. And then we can look at line cooks as well. That's an extra work slot. It really is, I mean, I feel like I am being a little too laissez-faire. I'm just always like, oh yeah, food's kind of low, but we can hunt. Food's kind of low, but we can farm. Food's kind of low, but we can fish. And it's just like, you know it's going to come back to bite me in the butt. You just know it. And we should clear this out. Is this almost done? Close. Clearing out pollution takes a fair bit of time, doesn't it? This is fully stacked as well. Here's mouse. What's the problem here? Oh, okay. It's just highlighting the different spots. Missed that earlier. All right, so you're back over here, slowly but surely healing, hopefully. You're over here as well, healing. The maintenance depot's been working pretty well as well. Insufficient materials for the sawmill. What are we looking at here? Metal? Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. We're still picking up things that were delivered just recently by Jin. James was born. Oh, okay, it does give notifications. Okay, fair enough. James, welcome. What do you like, James? What do you like? Expansionist, okay. Happiness boost when survivors join the colony, fair enough. And colony born. Loyal colonist to the bitter end. Cool. So we can just actually go around and check all of our kids and see if any other are colony born as well. Colonist Lily is irradiated. We're doing decent with just the one medical tent, I think. Specialist ready for action. Get to it. Up over here. Job done. And shouldn't be too bad. Wait, was that a... Oh yeah, that was. Instant. Ooh. That's not a long time to spend on picking up a resource that we've literally just said that I would like to collect. We can pick some up over here, pick some up over here. Again, it'll be slower with you than it would have been with Defina, but Defina's already out picking up plastic. So, sure, let's get to it. Why not? Take a little bit of damage here, take a little bit of damage up there. Maybe even pick up plastic en route, even though it'll slow us down. It's not the end of the world. Maybe we do metal first. We do a metal run over there, sure. Defina, you're done here. How far can you get up to there? Well, sure, let's get you in the car. Or up to here. If we're lucky, Baron will get the job done and be able to dive into the vehicle right afterwards. Oh. Depending on how many action points he has left over, I mean. Oh, shooting back. Once more. Shouldn't be a problem. What do we got over here? Science points. Yeah, I was going to say it looks like an observatory, so I would imagine science points. Boom. That's cool. I'm glad that it is visually indicative of what you can expect. Wow, that's a lot of science points, actually. 585? Jeez. Oh, we know where Satoshi is coming next time, right? Now, Baron can move forward, or he can get back into the car. Get you in the car. And then we can, like, move up to hereabouts and then split up again, I think. Yeah, I think that's the direction to go. Some firewood and stuff over here wouldn't be a terrible idea to get. But there's also the pills up over here that I wouldn't mind getting either. Yeah, let's maybe go all the way to the end. Pick stuff up. Pick a few fights as well en route. See what we get. Like, I mean, what do you expect we'll get over here? I think metal. Or is it saying we get clothes from defeating the bandits? I've not seen that before. Let me see if I can find some more bandits to see if it gives an indication like that. Yeah, it's usually empty. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I guess defeating them would give us some stuff as well in a couple of these cases. All right, hadn't noticed that before. Good to know. Definitely good to know. I think I just hadn't noticed it because clearly it's not very often, or it's not all the time at the very least. We're filled up on water again already. Go ahead and get rid of you as a water collector. No need for that anymore. Wind turbine has been completed. Fantastic. We can go ahead and build the transformer now. Really is too bad they don't fit down over here. Would have been nice kind of tucked away in the corner. Can't put it up over here. Need to be more like over here, I guess. See, now the footprint is throwing me off again. More survivors have arrived meanwhile. What if I put you down up over here? Because this thing will undoubtedly require power, right? It'll probably need more power, in fact, to be honest. I'll put you down over here. That expands the radius as much as possible in this direction. Let's leave some room. And do this kind of a thing. Sure, do that. If we have to move it, we have to move it. Insufficient material for the transformer, I'm guessing metal, yes. Group of survivors, larger larder has been completed. Let's not waste any time in getting communal eating happening. 22 hours it will take. Cookhouse requires water. Okay, so we're gonna have to start building the water towers. And then needs firewood and what I assume is just food stuff. So, research that. We gotta get a logging camp going as well. Logging camp takes planks and turns it into firewood, is my understanding. Oh no, cuts down trees and turns them into firewood. Okay, okay. It's just maintenance is the planks. Okay, fair enough. Group of survivors. Let's go ahead and take a look at you. Isn't it a bit odd how the government just disappeared? It's almost like they had a backup plan ready for when the country wasn't useful anymore. Huh. Okay. Bring some food with them, bring some metal with them. All right, can't complain about that. No leader this time. I think this is the first time we've had one without a leader, if I'm not mistaken. So, fair enough. These guys can't be a threat, unless the three elders are very, very, very violent in their old age. We'll let them in. Actually, I don't know if we have room for all of them. Honest Samuel is a homeless. Precisely one of them does not have a home. Let's go ahead and fix that right away. I don't think we need an emergency shelter. I think we can... Oof, we don't have the metal for a tenement. Okay, well, alright. Well, okay, here. Let's go ahead and start building you. I hope I lined that up properly. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Go back to 1 speed here. Get the tenement. Right. Yep, that looks right. Cool. Glad I spotted that. Specialist ready for action. Does that include you? It does not. We might just come back with the initial dump of metal. Wow, it'll take a long time. Maybe we do need an emergency shelter then. Okay, fair enough. We'll do that. In that case, we can just pick up more metal. Let's actually use the emergency shelters how they're supposed to be used, I suppose, right? The car can get up to... gotta go quite a bit. Car goes up to here. Car will continue onwards. Up to, like, here, maybe. And that's where we'll split up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Jin, I think you're ready to... for the world map. Scrap, not really necessary. I do want to get... another Satoshi we can send you as well. A little hurt, but not that badly. But I really hope to get another scavenger specialist. That would be helpful, I think. Alright. Satoshi, let's go ahead and get the science points up over here, I think. Yes. Go for it. And then let's get Jin scouting out this stuff over here. Get you up to there. You can scout multiples on the next turn. We gotta go down over here. Oh man, there's so much. There's so much. Cool. So that's that. Ooh, water's a problem now. Okay, well, you know, that's quote-unquote good. Because that means we can actually justify the need for at least one of these water collectors. No contamination, right? This looks a little contaminated. We could decontaminate you. Make sure we don't deal with too much irradiation. But yeah, like I was saying, let's go ahead and maybe build a tent. Right? Needs minimal resources. We'll get some of them back when we're done. We can just build the tent down over here so that while we're waiting for the metal, dude has somewhere to sleep. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Maybe it's not necessary, but it's the right thing to do. And that's how I'd like to try and approach these things, right? Child was born, +3. Rested, +9. Dirty is gone, so that's great. I think the new outhouse helped. Homeless is obviously hurting and tired, I think, as a result of some shoddy living conditions that we'll be dealing with for a little bit longer, but not too much longer. What's up with the metal, though? It is so slow. Are you just not gathering right now? That's something I noticed that is a bug. It's like, well, I don't know if it's a glitch or if I'm missing something here, to be clear again, but I noticed that from time to time, these assignments lose their, like, they will say, well, shouldn't adjust you. If I click on this, yeah, you can see, like, okay, so if I have this building selected, it'll say move area over to a plastic deposit, but that's already the case. And you can see if I select it and drop it back down, it says working normally. So I don't know if that's just a visual glitch for the tooltip here, or if it's a actual, like, functionality glitch where it's not actually being recycled. That's something to that's something for me to, like, check into, or something for me to, like, pay attention to. Every time I load in, it seems like I have to go back in and look into those. Anyway, enough about that. We're almost done here. Wonderful. Tim is irradiated. That's okay. Well, that's not okay, but we are pretty quick to heal these issues, or to solve these issues, I should say. Take a look at resources. Maybe we should continue picking up some more berries just to, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get you picking up some berries. Add to that stockpile. Get you picking up some berries as well. Again, add to that stockpile. 2 constructions finished. What do we got? It's just going to go down over here. Well, one of them is not the generator. I think one of them is probably the tent over here. Yes. So no more homelessness. What was the other thing I was building? Wasn't up over here. Okay. Sure. I guess. This has been done. Oh, you know, it must have been the sawmill, which is not getting power right now because this is yet to be built. Still missing metal. And we're probably still missing metal because this thing had its assignment issue over here. Fair enough. And this thing's almost done as well, which is, you know, troublesome, problematic, concerning. Oh, did you get rid of the road here? Because that's certainly not what I expected. We'll wait until the people aren't sleeping here anymore, and then we can fix this. Or I can just change my approach a little bit here, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm glad I noticed. Glad I noticed. Deposit depleted. Okay, so you're done your job over here. Wonderful. We can get the forester coming in. Let's get down over here next. Let's stay focused on one at a time rather than involving both. I want to make sure we're getting things done in an organized manner, I suppose. Are you kidding me? What is this, 2020? Another pandemic? The second wave? Oh, Lord. Okay. The first signs of a pandemic are upon us. At first, it's just a cough, and that fever picks up. Yeah, okay, so it's the same pandemic. It's the same, like, words over here. We know the issues that this can cause. We should be better off this time around because we have antibiotics. We survived the last one. We had fewer people that time, though. So let's see if it's worse with more people, right? Might be, because that more people means more potential sick people. So, okay. Another pandemic is upon us. Let's go ahead and focus on healthcare right now immediately. We still have 2 people left over. Enough supply of water, overproduction of water even, so we could even free you up, but I don't want that negative, so keep you assigned there. It strikes in 1 day, so we still have some time to do other things before these guys are actually necessary. So you know what? Let's leave them unassigned for now. Here I am overreacting now. Well, we'll leave them unassigned until the pandemic strikes, but hopefully by the time it strikes, we'll be more than okay in terms of our like needs and still be able to sort of continue life as normal, or procedure, or you know, just like everything else we need to do as normal. Now, no one's sleeping here right now, even though it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and fix this right now, hopefully before the pandemic strikes. Get the shanty. Right, okay, so where do I want to put you? I guess I could line you up to here. instead, like I should have done originally. Yes. Pop you down over here. God, I hope this is lined up properly. You know what? Let's put the road down first. So this will connect, and then this will go up over here, making like a little boulevard in the center with decorations and stuff like that. And let's go ahead and build the shanty here. Cool. And more decorative elements back over there. Never doubt human ingenuity. Did I say human wrong again? Am I? It's like I say the word and then I go, did I say that right? Advanced farming. Perhaps not a terrible idea. Oh yeah, see that's the icon for... Oh no, okay, it's different. It is different. So let's go ahead and get advanced farming because it looks like whatever it is advanced farming makes is needed for the cookhouse, right? Let's get this going right now. Plus bigger fields. That's probably not a bad idea. Research you. Shouldn't take too long. A day and 3 hours. So right in the middle of the pandemic, it'll be back. Not enough construction materials for the shanty. Surely we recovered some of the metal that was used to... Oh, you know what? It potentially got repurposed. You can add another tent. That metal. Get you coming back. I should have done this sooner. Let's get you coming back. Let's get you coming back with what you have right now. It's not a lot, but it is something. 30 metal will go a long enough way, I would say. I'm underestimating the value of 30 metal pieces. Or 30 metal sheets, I suppose. Get you up over here. Keep this car going up this way. And again, if Satoshi had caught up, then he'd be in this car heading up to this area as well. But, nope, too slow. We're good. I don't think I'll split up over here. I mean, Baron could... Yeah, there's no point. He can't reach there right now, so why do it? I think. Yep, back to the colony. Good stuff. Let's speed time up a little bit. Got to keep my eye on this as well. I think we dropped a cycle. Ooh. There's something in the air. Could it be love? No, it's probably the initial... initial elements of this pandemic, so, you know, be careful. Traditions of love. A young woman is seeking your counsel. She has fresh wildflowers in her hair and a sweet, crooked smile. She sighs and points to a mud-covered colonist with a stench of sweat so strong it could carry for miles. There goes the gal of my dreams. Tell me, what's the traditional way to, you know, propose? Pendant made of toenails, roasted wild boar, or a crown of wildflowers. I feel like a crown of wildflowers. I'm really worried that this decision, whatever option we take, is going to result in some kind of backfiring. Like a crown of wildflowers. Oh no, they're toxic. Or roasted wild boar. Oh no, someone died on a hunt. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say crown of wildflowers. I feel like that's more manageable and more sustainable in this society. You know, roasted wild boar for a single proposal, that seems gregarious. A crown of wildflowers. Or a pendant of toenails. If someone is proposing, there's always... Oh, I don't want to say there's always toenails, because I don't know, if with enough radiation there might not be toenails. Crown of wildflowers. Let's go with that. You tell her the most important aspect of proposal is to make it personal. Oh, yeah. The toenails would have done that too. Soft words and a crown of wildflowers will surely woo them. Yes, that's it. It has to be, she exclaims and runs off to prepare the gift for her beloved. I'm really curious what the reaction would have been if I picked the toenails now. Damn. Okay, let's see. Let's, more serious matters here, though. We got some of the metal. Yeah, I feel like our negligence here, if we can call it that, slowed down the arrival of metal earlier. Potentially. I'm not 100% sure. Potentially. All right, are you ready? You're almost back. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Jin. I don't know if I kept you waiting earlier. Go ahead and get this vehicle up to about here. Seems reasonable. And then Baron can hop off and get to work over here, right? Well, go up over here first and then strike from up above. Go ahead. I didn't even check this before I clicked. I should have checked, just in case. It's only a matter of time before I get overly zealous and pay the price for it. Problem solved over there. And we said, okay. So they just dropped their clothing on top of the clothing already available here? Or... because, like, these guys, it doesn't say anything. I can't imagine this area is lacking any resources. You know what? Maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe, and I just didn't notice it before. Okay, fair enough. Blame it on my occasional tunnel vision. Comes through from time to time. Alright, so what do we got over here? Defina. You can still hop out and chase after the weapons up over here. Now, let's just take the car a little bit further up at that point. Why not? Because she'll have to check up on the weapons or on the pills later. The other option is, of course, to send her out over here and pick up the clothes. Why not? We don't need the sturdy clothes right away, I don't think. But in case we do. You know, in case they come up sooner rather than later, why not? We're already here. Let's pick them up. Oh, wait. Sorry. We do have you as well, buddy. Let's go. Done. One more cycle for you. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, no. Dwayne is irradiated. Dude, you can't do this to me when we're right about to hit a pandemic. Metal depleted. Go ahead and move this up to... I thought I saw... oh, right. It was down here. Quite far away. There's also metal somewhere else. No? Maybe so. Up over here. That's definitely closer. Put that over there. This is a bit farther. But it's good to know there is some metal available, you know, relatively nearby. And over here we will have underground metal. Yeah. Good stuff. So again, when the time comes to establish the, you know, the mining facilities, if you will, we can do that. Pandemic's about to strike. I feel like we are still short on resources over here. But next cycle, the metal will arrive, and you know what? Let's not build another emergency tent or anything. Or tent. It's not the emergency shelter, but in my mind, I built it because of an emergency. I guess these two aren't an emergency enough. Oof, I should really build it. How many days have they spent sleeping on the floor and whatnot? Go ahead and put you down over here, maybe. Sure. It's not that many resources, and it's resources we have. Again, it's the right thing to do. We need to be excellent to each other. And that was me not living by that code for a moment there. We need metal over here, we need metal over here, and we need metal over here. Okay. Either one of these gets done, that's fine. Just a little bit of housing required. The rest is surplus. But over here, let's go ahead and arrange for the forester. Nope. There you go, forester. Pop you down where? We could butt it up right against this. There's no reason not to, I suppose. The road could go up over there. It could go up on this side as well. Let's go ahead and put you down over here. Sure. I like that, because then the road up over here doesn't fit nicely. Okay. Cancel you. Every time. Every time. Nudge you over one more step. There. Now the road over here goes up this way. And we'll see how this building gets laid out to, you know, get attached to the road over here. Apart from that, what else are we looking at? We're good over here. You know what I should probably do? Is build a road that connects you down to here. The reason for that is that then our metal collector will be able to move a bit more quickly, I think. And well, not I think, I know. And that'll speed up the rate of collecting metal, or at least it should. Pandemic's almost here. We completed the tent over here. No more homelessness. Yeah, should have done that sooner. I feel better just not seeing that there are people that are homeless, you know? Specialist ready for action. Stella says, thanks for taking care of me. Well, you're welcome. That's what we do around here. Bring you back to Partyville. And drop off the metal at the gate first. The gate will get delivered to our storage, and then we'll finish building those actual shelters. I like that. Good stuff. Up over here, Baron is good to move on. He's not really needed up over here anymore, though, is he? He's not. We could clear this area up. I'm guessing this is like earlier where like things will get revealed once we clear this area, right? Ooh, there's metal up over here, and there's pills up over there. Defina, what are you carrying right now? Just the clothes, eh? So what I'm thinking is maybe Defina and Baron don't just do this. They can also loop around this way, pick up more stuff, just do a massive run, pick up a bunch of stuff before returning home. Because since the metal just got delivered, I don't think we're in desperate need of anything else. Famous last words, I know. Go ahead and scout a little bit over here. See what we have. Again, relatively close to home, right? Oof, that's not a lot at all. What about over here? Okay, a little bit of science points, some parts as well. That's not bad. Neither of those are bad. Medical supplies as well. And up over here, also not bad. Also not bad. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. This looks like a bit of a dead end over here. More to explore up top. And then a little bit down over here as well. Yeah, onwards past this. I don't know where the water ends, but let's go ahead and pull you down here first. And I believe, Baron, we can get you back in the car. Yeah, sure. Let's get you back in the car. Fina won't be able to do that until next turn, though. I'm just trying to, like, figure out the most efficient manner of using the vehicles. It almost feels wasteful the way this is working. I just got to think about that a bit more. Feeling dizzy, can't keep my meals down. That's not good. You've arrived, so your haul has arrived as well. Good stuff. Now again, this road should help speed up the rate of that stuff being delivered, and we should hopefully see these proper homes be built either just before or just after the pandemic strikes, right? And let's actually send Kensai back out, or let's send Scrappa back out. Because Scrappa is full health, and he can go ahead and pick some more fights and clear out some more room. Ooh. What a, like, we're not going to make it, all the unhappy faces across the board. That's because of fear of death. Negative 510. Fear of death is a fair thing to cause unhappiness. Let's go ahead and get all these guys working right away. I want to be on the ball. The moment someone gets sick, I want them taken care of, right? I don't want to waste any time. We have 3 irradiated colonists already, so we have things to worry about already. Thankfully, we still have a couple of carriers, and we should also take a look at... It's gonna take some getting used to removing these assignments. Unassigning them. That is the word I was looking for earlier. Let's get the water collector here working so we stay producing water. And that should be good. Yeah, we should be fine. Hypothetically. We should be fine. Scrappa. Let's go ahead and pick some fights, buddy. Over this way. Sounds reasonable. Won't take him too long. Done and done. Oh, wait, we have another one. Yeah, Baron. Well, Baron is waiting for Defina, right? Yeah, see what I mean? Like, just doesn't feel efficient. Now, what's your issue over here? You have no clothes? No clothing. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we need some more clothes. We need some more clothes for sure. And what happened here? You're not out of stuff to pick up. Are you too full? Or are you just nearing being too full? Keep an eye on that. Let's first go ahead and up this to 35. I want at least 1 piece of clothing for every colonist, right? That's I think reasonable. We have a lot of fiber, so this shouldn't be a problem. This shouldn't be a problem. It's just a matter of spending the time to do it. Oh, this is still barren. It's gonna keep flashing and making me think to check. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, with the metal that's arrived, again, we should be seeing some of this construction get done. Yep, shanty's being worked on first. I can actually get you guys to maybe work on some of these buildings, please. Let's get you working on this, so we can get the plank count staying up, though it's pretty much okay right now. Pretty much okay, but I'd rather kind of organize that sooner rather than later. Water's looking good, food's looking okay. Oh, we're still researching this, right? Yeah. I want to make sure I get that done ASAP. And we'll want to take a look at food as well. Got a cookhouse, and we'll have probably the logging camp over here. Okay, yeah. We have to cut down trees. Separately, of course, to the sawmill. We don't want them taking each other's resources. I could... Yeah, we could do this. We could put the cookhouse, or rather the logging camp, up over here. Actually, getting rid of some trees while placing the logging camp down just seems a little inefficient, but we can put this down up over here, just a little far away from the medical tents. Yeah, line you up over here. Something is blocking our construction here, unfortunately. I think there's a feature on the surface here that's blocking us. I think I'm gonna puke. Honest Dwayne died of old age. Okay, old age is fair. Dying of old age is fine. We can't be too upset about that. That happens. These guys are being treated. They're idling right now. Not ideal. That's not ideal. Who's that? That's got who's sick? The one of you? Hopefully not. Yeah, it is one of you. That you leave by enough of a distance. Just to sign the same people? No, okay, it is somebody else. Well, as long as they're getting healed somewhere or the other. Just not seeing idling while there's a sick person inside makes me nervous. No matter what the reason is, and it's probably because, you know, these guys are like sleeping or eating or doing something else. Handle it quickly or people will die. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Advanced farming has been completed. Protected crops is probably not a bad idea either. Again, that greenhouse, though, takes energy. Aquaculture over here is interesting, too. The aqua farm causes pollution, but provides us with lots of fish. Might be a bad idea to get that first. Better size improves harvest speed. You know what? This will be done in 15 hours. And it impacts things that we already have. Let's get the better sides first. While that's being researched and while this pandemic is happening, let's get back to looking at our logging camp. Yeah, there's a feature on the ground there that's stopping construction over here. Fair enough. Might be like a fissure or something. So, close to the medical tents it is. Or, pop you down over here somewhere. Got the fishing and the water over here. Just trying to find the best place to put this down. Because I'd like the cookhouse to be... Yeah, the cookhouse I would like to be like somewhere over here. Right next to where the farming is happening. It feels like a fitting spot for it. Like this kind of a thing. Housing ends right up over here. We'll need to find a different place for more housing eventually for sure. But yeah, let's put you down over here. Like so. Let's go ahead and get the road down. I just want to make sure it fits. Indeed it does. Excellent. Get you like so. Continue you upwards. You know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and build the logging camp right here. And we'll just put down bushes and stuff over here. I think we have to take that as the approach. Cool. 4 colonists are infected. High rise of lowlives. Interesting quest title. A rumor is doing rounds about a local bandit lord who has gathered quite the horde during this time of turmoil. She and her gang have taken up residence in a nearby high-rise building, fortifying the lower floors. A crafty person might get in, though, and relieve the lowlives of some of their ill-gotten gains. You know when you say a word too many times and it starts sounding strange? I'm having that with lowlives. Apparently I'm also having that with the word humans. Yeah. Go to the high-rise. Where is it? Also, everyone... Yeah, see, I've been not paying attention to that, so now everyone's free to move, and in my mind's eye, it's been only barren. Yeah, wasn't ideal. Let's move you up to here. Then from here, we can get you... Right, you just arrived, so you can't leave, but Baron can. And he can go on up over here to pick up some of the things. It'll take him a couple of turns to do this. Take him a lot of time to do this, actually. Let's see how this works out. Because I'm thinking he can do that, and while he's doing that, Defina will take a moment to step out and pick up the shotgun over here, and the ammunition. and then maybe they can synchronize getting back into the vehicle to loop back around. Again, a little bit of experimentation going on over here. Jin, let us continue. Yep, moving down over here to scout. And Scrappa, let's continue. Oh. Stuff. Oh, right, I wanted to see where the high-rise was. Where are you, buddy? Right over here. Okay, we'll have to send somebody else out. I want to send a fighter out for that, obviously. We do have Kensai. Kensei. Send you out right away. There is our Dwayne. Post-apocalypse doesn't offer much in terms of mental health support. Doing fine now, but the fear of a relapse is always near. Well, he's certainly not going to have a relapse. Come on, little one. Give us a smile. Max was born. Once more, the circle of life, right? All right. Wow, there's so much going on. Okay, specialist ready for action. There's so many notifications right now. We're going to send you it. You know, before I do that, before we prioritize that quest, let's take a look at our situation here, because it is, the pace is picking up. Let's go ahead and hold off on one of the trappers. Freeze up a carrier, right? We need to stay on top of this right now because there are people who have no clothes. Are there still people who have no clothes? I think we're good. I haven't seen the lacking clothing icon in a while. I think we're okay, but just to play it safe, let's keep the tailor working here. We finished the forester, which is one of the slots over here taken. I'm okay with that. Move the work area. I wonder if we want to work up over here first. Fill up some of these gaps. The sawmill, meanwhile, has, yes, one worker. Move this work area and just encompass more of this so we don't have to come back to it. You know, we can wait before we have to come back to it. So that's good. This is fine. We're done with all that. Max was born. Let's take a look at Max over here. He's a sloth, so his resting late. Negative 50%. That's big. That's big, but colony born as well, of course. Fair enough, fair enough. So that's that taken care of. Construction taken care of. Taking care of our lack of carriers. Good, good, good. Or infected colonists. I really hope we're taking care of you guys. Looks like they're all over here. What is up with you? What is up with you? Are you maxed out on planks? We still have a lot of room here, it says. I could always just put down another stockpile, but I was hoping that some of the construction over here would take, would take away from the stockpile, and then we wouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Pandemic, yeah, well aware of that. Okay, cool. So now, up over here. Let's go ahead and get you into this quest. Oh man, I'm a little worried, but she's full health. She's full health. She should be okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. This high-rise is definitely a lair of several dozen bandits, and the lower floors are barricaded and trapped to thwart any intruders. But the bandits have apparently grown complacent, as their defenses have two possible entry points. One a few levels up and accessible with a rope, other by squeezing through a narrow gap. Oh man, I love this. I feel like I'm in one of those choose-your-own-adventure books. I love those books. I was going to say I love those books as a kid, but that's a lie. I would love those books right now. Let's squeeze in through the gap, I think. Going up the wall sounds dangerous. Easier to get spotted. You might, it's a more obvious route. You might fall. Anything could happen. Squeeze in through the gap. Oh. Should have come with a scientist. The gap looks too narrow to get through, but a few claustrophobic moments later, the specialist manages to reach the other side. The bandits were definitely not expecting anyone from this side and have left the area unguarded. There are blueprints, notebooks, and technical drawings thrown into a large pile on the floor. There's too much to fit through the gap without alerting the bandits. The choices have to be made. I mean, Satoshi is a little further away, but grab all with practical applications or take whatever seems valuable. I do wonder if I should bring Satoshi back over here. Again, give him one more opportunity to shine, right? We know this is a safe spot, so if we're able to escape without being spotted, then this gap won't be plugged, right? So go back and return later. We'll come back. We'll come back. Satoshi is up over here, right? So he'll be able to move soon. Might even hitch a ride on the vehicle to come back. Might be unnecessary. Okay, fair enough. Back over here, though. Let's see. We are continuing time. Things are moving okay. We're okay. We can again get rid of these tents. Let's go ahead and demolish you and demolish you. Again, we'll only build them if we have to. We should be, yeah, fine in terms of housing. Still room left. Now again, if there's a sudden influx of colonists, right, that's a different situation, but hopefully we're not gonna... We'll be able to adapt quickly enough. I think. Still not a lot of metal, though. Still uncomfortable with the amount of metal. I think I need to send Defina on a metal run. These guys also just kind of chilling over here. Get to work. Stuff. We doing our job over here. Yep, treating up over here. Yeah, good stuff. These guys are idling, but there's no one here, so that's fine. Any polluted areas? No, looks like we're good. Our medics sure know what they're doing. You're damn right they do. How are we feeling? People? Fear of death has dropped significantly. That's good. Radiation sickness. Yeah, we have 2 irradiated colonists, but they're hopefully being taken care of as well. I really want to see happiness get, fixed. Oh no. Ella. I guess we healed 2 and then 1 got sick with radiation. Not a problem. Seems like nothing came of the proposal method, by the way. It seems like it just kind of happened and we're okay. What's the deal here? We're good. Not time to harvest just yet. Soon it'll be time for the potatoes. And we do have 1 person to spare for it. Food's doing okay. What's up with water, actually? I didn't realize... Well, I guess the new berths and stuff, right? Well, we have another collector we can activate as well, but it would be at the expense of a carrier. And again, we have a massive stockpile of water, so let's use that up a little bit before we again overreact, right? Finally, I've fully recovered, says Jacob. Good for you, buddy. 6 colonists are infected. Well, that's the exact number of slots we have in the tents, so hopefully nobody else is going to get infected, right? Alright, 1 got cured. I saw that pop up and I was like, no. 1 was cured. Good stuff. Specialist ready for action. And say, let's bring you over where? Any more fights to pick, or do we want to pull you back in case there's an incident at the colony? Let's bring you back, and maybe you can at least help build some of the buildings that we're working on right now. Up over here, Scrappa, let's keep you moving. Jin, let's keep you exploring. Or scouting, rather. Come on. What do we got over here? Ooh, Junkton. That makes me think of Mad Max, like Fury Road. Like, it's that kind of a name over here. Junkton. I love it. What do you got? Oh, an interesting variety of things. Okay, fair enough. Really need to start looking into trade a bit more seriously. I've, like, done part of the research and then just neglected it. Pull you back down over here, Satoshi. And let's go ahead and take a look if we can't get you helping with this. Let's get to work. Logging camp is almost done. Excellent. There it is. Am I glowing? Oh no, Harry. You're just a child, and you were born here too. So no carriers left now because we've got this active. Let's go ahead and move the work area over to here. No carriers. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull a person away from this water collector as well. Again, same logic. We have a lot of water stockpiled. We can afford to pay attention to some other needs first, right? We're good here. Yep. Everything's moving pretty smoothly, I would say. 6 colonists are infected. Again, we're at that number. Better size have been completed. So we can take a look at what can we chase after? Again, aquaculture doesn't seem like a bad idea. But is there something else I would prefer to have first? I wonder if we get guardians first. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. We already have interior walls, by the way. There was at least 1 comment mentioning we should get this. We've already got it, which it would explain the births, plural, rather. Maybe we should get sweet porcelain. It improves the happiness specifically at the shanties. 15-hour research, very minimal science points, and just it would be nice to have more happiness, right? I think so. Let's do that. We've done our focus on food. Our medics sure know what they're doing. Cool, another one healed. Yeah, we've got our like our food focus taken care of in terms of research at least, and now we're just working towards actually doing what that research allows us to do. Putting speed time up a little bit, maybe. Specialists are ready once more. Except for Satoshi. Defina up over here. Well, that took some time, didn't it? That's not what I meant. Get you out of there. And let's get you to pick up that shotgun, please. Okay, good stuff. You're able to get right back in right now, eh? Okay. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, that's the vehicle's number up there. That's what I was wondering. I was like, well, that's weird. I was trying to figure out, like, why is this case special? Because it's not. That's why. Because it's not. Boom, there it is. This is done. So with you done... Yeah, see, we need... It looks like we need to have a larger... Or can we change what we're... Don't want to mistakenly lose all this progress. I guess I should just look into it. Maybe this is just an assortment of foodstuffs as opposed to a specific thing, even though, again, just as a reminder, what's thrown me off, so to speak, is under protected crops and advanced farming. We see that as a specific icon, but maybe, like, it's different from basic farming, which is why I was like, okay, is this a different kind of thing? Maybe it has to be on medium and large fields that we can produce those. But for that, I'm waiting just a little bit longer for this pollution to be cleared out. We can put a large field down over here. It will actually just nicely, snugly fit in over here, which is nice. Cool, wonderful. Wonderful. We also need to get water flowing over here. For that, we will need the water tower. And I'm glad to see it will fit down over here. I was worried this would become a pocket of uselessness. We maybe get you established. We need metal. We've got that. Plastic and planks as well. So let's pop you down right over here. If we need to establish another cookhouse, we can do it over here, and it should get water from here as well. Taking a guess there. Worst case scenario, we can always adjust this, but pop you down over there. This will have access to water as a result. And we'll have... ooh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Very cool. Alright, I'm very excited to explore some of these options, but that exploration is going to have to wait until next time, folks. We've kind of gone over the hour time limit I set for myself. Again, it's one of those games that, like, once I'm in the zone, I just want to play it. I just want to play it. I hope you all enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Again, if you're interested in joining a community of, like-minded individuals playing all kinds of games, including stuff like this, check out the Discord. It's linked in the description down below as well. And again, if you're maybe thinking about picking the game up for yourself, if you do it at the link that is included in the description or in the pinned comment down below, then you can pick the game up while supporting the channel as well. No obligation, of course, but just thought I'd throw it out there. And it is a way to grab a Steam code for this Steam Early Access release that just happened. Even now, I'm just, like, looking around. I'm, like, talking about stuff, but I'm like, oh, what else can I do while I'm talking about stuff? I'm really enjoying this game, folks. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as well. Things are looking like they're going pretty well. Again, I'm not too worried about this because we know we can solve this situation quickly. This is concerning me a bit more, but maybe we're just... Again, it's because we have this pandemic happening right now and we're focusing on these medical tents right now, but looks like we're doing okay. We've had a few infections come and go. We've only had one more death this session, and that was because of old age, which is, gonna happen. We can't help that. So I feel like we're nicely on top of things. Next session, we'll explore these food options a bit more. We'll explore this quest that's ongoing, and I'm sure the game will throw more things at us. And again, folks, that next session will be happening tomorrow at the same time as this session did. So I'll catch you in the comments. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.